The purpose of this assignment was to not only familiarize myself with PowerPoint and some of the many useful features, but to also focus on professionalism and the importance of neat, organized, and well-designed presentations in the business world. By opening the original PowerPoint, I immediately noticed how difficult it was to read the font because of poor color choice and design, and as a result, I instantly lost interest. This is extremely important to keep in mind as we hope to pursue careers in the business field, because we never want to lose our audience. The information can be extremely important. However, if it's not presented properly, our objectives may never be conveyed to the audience. I think that this activity provided us with beneficial hands-on use of the PowerPoint application, along with the many different elements that can be incorporated into a presentation. So after I got into this presentation, the first thing I had chosen to do was select a theme. So I found a consistent design template and variant, and I chose this one right here. From there, I went to home and I selected a layout that would align all of my placeholders to make sure that it had a consistent appearance. For the first slide, I chose to use a title slide, and for the remaining, I selected the title and content layout. However, there were other options, section header to content, content with captions, so there were a lot of choices here to use. Another thing that I had learned in chapter 1 that I had not known about before was actually how to align the bullets evenly. So I used to just hit enter and tab in, not knowing that I could really change that alignment by increasing the indent or decreasing the indent. So this provided a neat professional appearance to the presentation by allowing us to really emphasize what our main bullets were and then have sub bullets to add more details and elaborate a little more about each. Another feature that I had known about but wasn't really sure how to use and didn't use comfortably was fade and the different transitions that I was able to choose from. So by going into transitions, there are tons of different options that I could then select. I chose fade and I hit apply to all slides, which allowed me to transition between each of the slides. And the last thing I chose to incorporate that was new to me also were animations. So by selecting the image, I would click on the image first, and then I could choose which animation I wanted from right here. And I could even, with the bullets, if I highlighted the bullet, I could then choose a different animation to include as well. The final piece that I learned that I had never known about prior was the header and footer. So I'd gone to insert header and footer, and I didn't know that I was able to add this to the notes and handouts page. So I added my name, the professor's name in the footer, along with the course name, and applied to all. And once I was done, I could go to slideshow and see how my transitions and animations looked, as well as the overall appearance of my presentation. I found this to be a very useful project.